quite a bit, really.
Sharon, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I'm surprised you're still
I
not.
thought it was on mute. Whoops.
No, so good. It's not why. I don't even swear. I don't know. Maybe we are. Who knows?
It's okay. I thought I was on mute.
It's all good.
Nobody cares about me.
Love you, honey.
Oh, now we're on. Here, now we're on.
Oh, wait. We're on live.
We're on
Oh,
live,
we
right?
weren't live. Oh, good.
Girl, you don't know where
Cares about me. Stop it.
Okay, so we have to spotlight Carolyn, right?
Sorry, people. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Sorry I didn't redirect you. I'm sorry. I'm not really myself today. Okay.
Could you go ahead, Carolyn, and spotlight yourself?
I'm
just
trying
not-
to.
Okay.
Danielle. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm a replacement scooter according to the.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute. Sorry.
Okay. So we're going to go over this really fast because I've had a heck of a day. Sorry. Oh, thanks to everybody that was in the auction. Thanks to Kevin and all the moderators. Thanks to everybody that bought. Thanks to everybody that sold. And I don't know. Thanks to everybody. And I don't know what I was going to say. I'm really sleepy, but I want to go over a couple of things. They had a guilty verdict in the Darrell Harris trial. He just sat there while they read count after count after count after count after count, and he'll be back in on Halloween because did I put Harris? See, I'm going crazy. I put Harris. It's Brooks. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hold on a minute. Everybody must think something's wrong with me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to be opening a new Zoom, Annie. Okay, so what was I going to say? So, sorry. So he was guilty on all counts in the Waukesha Christmas parade attack. They found him guilty. They after more than a 3-week trial that was perhaps unlike any other trial we've ever seen, Brooks was convicted on all 76 counts, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. As the verdicts were read in the courtroom, someone in the gallery yelled, "Burn in hell, you piece of expletive!" And they said, "That's it. We're not going to tolerate that. You're out of here." Let's see. So yeah, we did hear that. Let's see here. Okay, so the district attorney said this is a joyous day. It's for the significance of the victims and their families. The motivation we received from those families was tremendous. The opera also applauded the community as well as the first responders for their response immediately after the attack and to provide help to those who needed it. Okay, and somebody brought their I believe it was the mother's ashes in, a vial to court. Today was a hard day, but a good day. This one's for you, my sweet little boy. Keep hitting homers in heaven till we meet again. Somebody took a picture of, I guess, their son's jersey, and They were having a drink. So the victims will make their impact statements, but it won't be on Halloween. That Halloween is just to decide when they will have the sentencing. And the prosecution asked, can they come and by Zoom and do it? And they said, yes, they could. Okay, let's see. So that was the end of that. And then, let's see. That little boy found in a suitcase. Remember that? Well, the mother fugitive mother of the 5-year-old little Georgia boy who was found dead in a suitcase in Indiana earlier this year apparently believed the child was really a 100-pound demon. Indiana State Police identified the boy as Cairo Amar Jordan and his mother, 37-year-old Dejuan Ludi Anderson, both of Atlanta. Anderson is currently at large. Sergeant Carrie Hull said the investigation has arrested another suspect identified as 40-year-old Dawn Elaine Coleman of Shreveport, Louisiana, in San Francisco earlier this month on charges of neglect of a dependent leading to death and obstruction of justice. Anderson faces the same charges as well as a count of murder. Coleman is expected to be returned to Indiana within 30 days. Police have not said how she is connected to the mother and the child, but they said they are not physically related to one another. Jordan's body was found inside a hard-shell suitcase bearing the iconic "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas" sign by a mushroom hunter on April 16th. But investigators had no clues to identify him at the time. Coleman's probable cause statement says that both suspects were identified by fingerprints found on trash bags inside the suitcase. Anderson's identified on June 29th and Coleman on July 25th, and that both of their cell phones pinged on April 14th near the area where the suitcase was found. Investigators also found surveillance video that shows a car pausing in the same area. On Coleman's Facebook page, detectives found photos showing the same suitcase that held the boy's body. More disturbing, however, were social media posts Anderson made as far back as December 2021 saying that Cairo was a demon who needed to be killed or exorcised. Over the following weeks, she wrote of protection spells, of reversal spells. The court document said, "I'm using my blood for this ritual," she wrote on January 5th. Following month, Anderson wrote that she was trying to raise her frequency to heal others, and the ancestors said they needed to exorcise a very powerful demonic force from my son. Remember those other people that were posting about suitcases on their social media and then their kid was found in one or something like that? The following month, Anderson wrote that she was trying to raise her frequency to heal others, and the ancestors said that they need to exercise. Within her son. A month before the suitcase was found, Anderson wrote that she couldn't wait to tell this story, mentioning a book about living with a demonic child and a podcast. A week before Jordan's body was found in a suitcase, Coleman posted in a similar vein, "Just because the avatar is of what we call a child does not mean that it's actually a child. There are beings that are here and they're not supposed to be here that pick avatars to hide behind, to play roles, to steal energy and ruin lives." Anderson reached out to a priest in Indianapolis on April 12th, saying she survived an attack from her son. "I have survived the death attacks from my 5-year-old throughout the 5 years that he has been alive. I have been able to weaken his powers through our blood. I have his real name and he is 100 years old. Need assistance." The court documents also say the weeks leading up to the two women dumping the suitcase containing the boy's body, included several encounters with police in March. Anderson led police on a high-speed chase in South Carolina that ended with her Dodge Challenger running out of gas. Coleman and Cairo were also in the car, but neither woman would open the car doors, forcing the officers to break the car's window to open the door. Anderson was charged with child endangerment while Cairo was sent to a hotel with Coleman. Days later, on March 31st, Anderson was arrested in Louisville, Kentucky on a shoplifting charge and allegedly punched a security officer in the face. She was released on her own recognizance on April 11th, just days before the discovery of Cairo's body, but she never showed for her scheduled court appearances in May, and a bench warrant was issued for arrest. On April 16th, the boy's body was found. A Riverlink camera caught Anderson's car driving over the Interstate 65 bridge from Indiana to Kentucky. Okay, and then Quinton. Mother of the Georgia toddler missing for 3 weeks and presumed dead has been on probation from another county since April. Chatham County Police have named Leilani Simon, 23, the sole suspect in the disappearance and death of her 20-month-old son, Quinton. Authorities, including the FBI, have been searching a Chatham County landfill where they believe little Quinton's body was after it left a dumpster. In January of 2021, Simon and the toddler's father, her then boyfriend Henry Bubba Moss, were indicted on burglary charges for allegedly breaking into a next-door neighbor's camper 6 months earlier in Burke County, about 100 miles northwest of Chatham County, and stealing $50 in coins. An incident report said that the victim returned home after work that day and found that someone had broken into his camper, though through a back window, and taken all the money in his change jar. A deputy asked who he thought might have stolen the money, and he pointed to Simon, his next-door neighbor, who was standing outside. I then spoke with Miss Simon, and while doing so, she admitted to entering the camper and taking all the change. Miss Simon added that her child's father, Henry Bubba Moss, came over and convinced her to help him enter the camper. Simon told the deputy that she broke in through the window because Moss couldn't fit. Moss took the charge when she exited the camper, the change. In April, Simon pled guilty to a reduced charge of criminal trespass and was sentenced to 12 months probation. Police questioned Moss, who told them he had been near the home, which is just outside of the Savannah city limits, in a month, and provided an alibi for the night and the morning that little Quinton disappeared. They asked, did I have him, and when was the last time I was in Savannah? Henry said, they told me Leilani said, I came and got him overnight. Moss said that his relationship with Leilani deteriorated over her drug use and that she hit him several times. Investigators have said they have no reason to believe that Quinton was abducted. And then there's another thing where her mother says that he most likely drowned in a bathtub. Oh my goodness. So cute. The grandmother of missing Quinton Simon apparently thinks the child died accidentally, according to a conversation she had with the child's father. Quinton's mother, Leilani Simon, reported her son missing on October 5th. Later, let's see what's happening. Quinton's father, Henry Bubba Moss, shared a recorded conversation that he had with the Todd's grandmother, Billie Joe Howell, weeks after the disappearance. Howell had full custody of Quinton when he vanished, but she reportedly was out of town and left him in her daughter's care. Howell said, I feel honestly and frankly, Bubba, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like there was an accident. I feel like something happened while Quinton was in the bathtub and he drowned and they were both high. That's my theory. The father said, hell, they should have just called police if something like that happened. The grandmother said, if you're high as hell, man, you do stupid shite. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then Howell said the police are the ones saying that she went into a traumatic state and blacked out. It's not her saying she don't remember. That's what police said, and that's what they told me. The police announced earlier this month that Quinton was likely in a landfill and that the mother had disposed of his body in a dumpster. Police launched an investigation, but so far they haven't found anything. We believe he was placed in a specific dumpster, they said, at a specific location. But they still haven't found him. So, that's weird. What is this? We got to look about that nurse in the UK too. A North Carolina prosecutors said on Tuesday that they have charged a nurse with killing 2 patients in January with lethal doses of insulin. Jonathan Hayes, 47, who formerly worked at Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center, is accused of giving Gwen Crawford, 60, on January 8th and Vicky Lingerfeld, 61, on January 27th. They died 3 days after Hayes administered the fatal dose of insulin, while Lingerfeld died 4 days later. The Forsyth County District Attorney Jim O'Neill said that before Lingerfeld and Crawford's slayings, Hayes tried to kill Pamela Little, 62, on December 1st, 2021, but she survived. Prosecutors were notified of Hayes' alleged actions in late March. Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist reportedly investigated the allegations before notifying authorities. Hospital officials say Hayes was fired in March. The same month, prosecutors were informed of the claims against him. O'Neill characterized Hayes as a rogue nurse during Tuesday's press conference. All of the evidence indicates that Hayes acted alone, he commented. Hayes is charged with murder and attempted murder. His bond is pending. And it's possible the nurse had additional victims. Okay. A woman who once met convicted killer Paul Flores reportedly claimed that he told her years ago that he killed California Polytech State University student Kristen Smart in the summer of 1996. A jury convicted him, who attended Cal Poly in 1996 with 19-year-old Kristen Smart, of murder earlier this month. Although her remains have never been found, investigators believe Flores killed Smart at the college before eventually hiding her body under his father Ruben's shed in Aurora Grande. Both father and son were arrested in 2021 after investigators searched Ruben Arroyo's Grande home multiple times. Ruben Flores, who was facing accessory after the fact charges, was ultimately found not guilty. Jennifer Hudson, 44, said that she was 17 when she had an encounter with Paul Flores in 1996, weeks after Kristen Smart disappeared. According to Hudson, Flores readily admitted he was responsible for her disappearance and her death. He reportedly said she was at her boyfriend's home in San Luis Obispo in the property watching him skate when Flores approached her and sat down. At the time, Hudson had never met Flores before. Hudson said the radio was on and a public service announcement aired on the station and began talking about Smart's disappearance, and that was when Flores reportedly turned to Hudson, who was still seated beside her, and admitted that he was responsible for the missing teen's death. And Paul looked right at us and said, that BITCH was a dark tease, and I got sick of her shite, Hudson recalled. I'm not sure if he then said he put her under or put her at, but he said he buried her under a skating ramp at a place in Huasna. Her eyes were just empty. He had dead eyes. That's what I remember the most. Expression on his face and how serious it was. I just got up and left as if I was walking away. One of my friends told me I went to school with this guy and he's always been a shite talker, and then I knew he wasn't joking or lying. He was 100% serious. I called my boyfriend and made him leave with me. I just had to get out of there. Hudson said she never came forward with the information because she was scared Flores would kill her next. A few weeks after the encounter, Hudson saw Flores again at the same site he claimed to have burned Smart. Hudson said she immediately fled that area. I know he'd done this to Kristen, and I thought to myself, if he did it to this girl who was older than me in what was assumingly a well-populated campus area, what was he capable of doing to me? She said. In my head, I was going to turn out like Kristen. I'm not going to entice this monster to come after me by going to police. I just wasn't going to do it. Because if I did and he wasn't enough to arrest, there wasn't enough to arrest or charge him, 100% I would have been next. That's what I'm thinking. Looking back, maybe I was a bit paranoid, but it was a rational feeling too. Okay. So, I don't know. I thought there's some more I was going to go over, but I don't know. I'm just feeling so sleepy. I think I'm going to, member for 30 months. Thank you, Nicole. I think I'm going to start the Zoom and redo it. Annie, I'll send you a thing. I'm sorry. I've had like a really crazy day. Plus, I had my COVID shot. The last time. I don't know. I can't even think straight. And I don't know. I have to go for a flu shot. I'm still here. I just want to go in my massage chair. I'm so tired. What's the matter? You can't be nice to what, losers? Oh, those losers? Yeah, well, I know. I'm gonna have to do more tomorrow. I'm just so tired. I can't even keep my eyes open. They're all gonna laugh at you. I know. I'm too tired. I'm so tired. All right, I'm gonna put the number in Slack and I want to send it to you. If anybody else needs it, ask me, because I am going to go to bed. Thanks you everybody again for helping, and thank you. I can't even think straight. I just want to go in my massage chair. Annie, let me just do this. Can I make her a co-host? What's going on?
I don't know. Hi, Carolyn.
Why can't I make you a co-host? What's
I have
going
no
on?
idea.
I don't understand why I can't make anybody a co-host.
Oh yeah, now co-host Marco Keller. Sharon has.
Can't got what's going on.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got everybody to be a co-host. Well, except for me and WD, but
You
that's
can't
okay.
be a co-host.
Why not?
Can't be a co-host.
I don't know. It's not letting me give it to you. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe if I put my camera on. Look. Now? Oh yeah, there you go. You got everybody to be a
Yeah,
co-host. Well, except for me and WD.
Okay.
that's cats.
Kitty cat.
Hey, that worked. That worked. Look, see, we're learning.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right.
Hello.
Hi, Christine. Hi, Deborah Vancouver. How are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave you guys later. I'm going to shut you off here, guys. I can't keep my eyes open. I thought I could, but I can't. Okay, Uptown Funk. No, I'm just really tired. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't even know where the new stream is. Oh, here it is. Hi, Christina Ferrari. Hi, everybody. Hey there, Billy. I've got to go. Billy. Bye, everybody. Love you guys. God bless. Prayers for all that
Good
need them.
night,
See ya.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.